Welcome to the reality of wrestling right here on Fight TV and, of course, across all social media channels, including YouTube. I'm Matt Sapolsky, alongside Brad Gilmore for The Row. And regardless of where you're joining us this week, in our main event, you are going to get to see the reality of wrestling champion, Gino, defend that title against Nathan Jolly, making his Row debut this week.
Yeah, Nathan Jolly, he's got a big name across the state of Texas, but also we're going to see Nick Drake coming back to the reality of wrestling, and he's going up against the man formerly known as Will Lockhart, now known as Legion's March, and that is our opening contest here on Fight TV.
Like he's from New York, doesn't he? He looks like a Knicks fan.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, come on, he's got New York values. You know exactly what New York values mean.
Some would argue New York values are making the world safer. Well, there he is, Mick Drake, returning here to the Row. This is something that we've become accustomed to from Shawn Hendricks, sending new members of Legion out here to do battle on their own, sort of an initiation, if you will, a proving ground. They have to prove themselves to Shawn Hendricks.
What a way to get us started, though, here tonight, Matt Sapolsky. A big night of action. The reality of wrestling champion Gino in action against Nathan Jolly. And I also, wait, here we go.
Cover here, one. Kick out.
I also have an exclusive interview with the Bear, Ryan Davidson, a little bit later on. He's requested some time, and I have no idea what he wants to discuss.
Well, you know, hopefully it'll turn into a match between you two. That would be great.
Well, I'll tag you in.
I'd love to call that.
And here we go. Oh, Mick Drake. Well, let's talk about the physique of Mick Drake. A very sizable man. And look at that strength that he's got.
Absolutely. Got him high in the air. Mick Drake just suplexed an entire month. Cover here, center of the ring. Kick out at 2 by March. It's hard for me to refer to him as March. I still know him as Will Lockhart. You know, it was nice to see one of his siblings come back, Brad.
What do you think, Eric?
And then he was gone.
What do you think Eric and Andrew call him now? Oh, wow. Mick Drake goes for a big shoulder block, and March moves out of the way. And Mick Drake, like a torpedo, flies out of the ring, and the ref's up to a count of 6.
This could be over right here. Is Mick Drake gonna make it in?
Wow. The very last second, maybe a bit of an expedited count there by the referee. No matter.
Cover here, 1. You're saying the referee's on the take for Legion?
I am not saying that this is a Chicago Black Sox scenario. It was a little rapid.
So you're saying the referee doesn't have Chicago values. Scoop slam right there by Mick Drake. Cover here. Center of the ring. That's got to be all. Impressive slam, but only a 2 count. As March, channeling that collective energy of Legion. Oh! Flying forearm to the face. Cover 1.
Oh, look at the elbows into that rotator cuff.
That's one way to prevent your opponent from scoop slamming you again.
Absolutely.
Try and tear their arm off.
And look at this. He goes right back to work to that arm.
Now, when you see these members of Legion work individually, they sort of remind you of wild hyenas, wild dogs, if you will. You know, they pick a body part, they take it apart, they move to the next one, they take that apart. I mean, there's very little that's human about the members of Legion or Legion as a collective.
Yeah, you might call it rabid psychology. They pick apart and they tear it apart and move right along, just like you said. It is quite interesting, the tactics of Legion.
Inside cradle here, cover two. Backslide.
Look at that. To that arm and march. Very impressive.
That may have taken it right out of the socket there. Cover again. Kick out at two. Oh, he's just punching the socket. March just ferociously attacking Mick Drake. This is more than just an assault.
Mick Drake, another guy who's trying to get a contract. Oh! Oh, wow. Well, look at that. Look at that. He was trying to throw him right over his head for an up and over, but he could not sustain the weight on that shoulder of March. It's a testament to the job that March has done in this match, trying to weaken that left arm of Mick Drake.
Oh, Mick Drake. Incredible athleticism for a professional wrestler of his size, Brad.
Right you are. He's got agility. He's got strength. He's got power. And he just grabbed the Legion member out of midair.
Oh! Finish the job as March kicks out once again.
Well, as Will Lockhart, now known as March, tries to fight out of it. Mick Drake with one good arm, trying to make some offense happen, and a spine buster from March.
That is strange power. Kick out at two.
Some might call it superhuman, Matt Sapolsky.
Absolutely, or supernatural for that matter.
Probably a more apt description.
Now
as he goes up shot.
As Mick Drake in the crosshairs. Misses the mark. Mick Drake swing and a miss.
Recovers well, but wait a minute. Gets caught again. Oh, wow!
A dead weight German suplex. And he got all of it. That is it. 3 count. Drake wins. Plenty of new faces walking in the doors of the World Gym Arena, looking for a future reality of wrestling contract. And Mick Drake certainly making an impression this week on the road with a victory over March of Legion.
Are we ready? Houston, Texas. Get trained by professional wrestling legend, Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Come see if you got what it takes.
2 floors, 2 rings, plus a full gym. Learn from the top wrestling trainers from around the world. Got me? If you can make it here, then you can make it here.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Get all the details at realityofwrestling.com.
little higher. A little higher. A little bit more higher. There you go. Hey, Jefe! How you guys doing, huh?
Doing great.
Last week was a complete success.
Yeah, I think
Look,
so.
I understand that you guys took one for the team. Now, better yet, you guys took one for La Familia.
Simón.
And I want you guys to know that we appreciate it because we are now back on the road to success. And one more victory and the championship comes back to La Familia.
That's
Simón.
right. That's right. Where it belongs.
And then we start to get our power back.
Yes, that.
Celebrate. Play it.
Play it, man.
Play it.
Show him.
You're not gonna yell at me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Before I change my mind.
This kid's good.
Yeah.
This kid's good. Get up. Get up. Show him. Play it. There you go.
Yes, Raheem. Yes. Look, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna be on a flight. I'll be there real soon. Reality of Wrestling. Excuse me, hold on. Come in. Excuse me, Raheem. Let me call you back in just a few minutes. I have some business I must attend to. Les, homie,
Baby, what's up, man?
what's going on, dog?
What's the word?
Man, appreciate you for coming so soon, man.
Anytime. What you need, man?
Man, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place.
What's going on?
See, next week I must take care of some business in Africa.
Okay.
And reality of wrestling, first and foremost, is number one. I need someone that I could trust, Les. I could trust you, can I?
For sure. For sure. So what exactly you need me to do?
What I need is someone next week, right here at Reality of Wrestling, to run all day-to-day operations. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of guys around here that's gonna try to test you, man.
Look, don't even trip. You already know I'm the CEO. We got a company. We'll come here, we'll hold it down, go overseas, do what you need to do to expand the brand, and we'll be here making sure everything runs smooth. Ain't no big deal. You can trust me.
You got this.
Got it, man.
You can take care of this.
Easy money, man. Easy.
You know something, man? Since day one, I knew I could trust you, man.
Come on.
I appreciate you, man.
Big homie.
Thanks, man.
All right, anytime, baby.
Oh, man.
Look.
Raheem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ashley Bull, backstage here with the Reality of Wrestling champion, Gino. Now, last week you issued an open challenge to anyone in Texas, and the main event champion, Nathan Jolly, stepped up. What are your thoughts?
Ashley, I said it before. Gino, el campeón here, likes a challenge. I am not afraid of the challenge. I want to prove that I am the best, not just here at the Reality of Wrestling, but all over Texas. So bring a main event champion, bring any champion all over the state of Texas, all over the country. But you see, Jolly, I've seen you around, I see what you can do. And you're a nice champion for a main event. But here, this right here, this is the flagship of Texas wrestling. Okay? And this right here, this is my house. Esta es mi casa. Y muy pronto vas a ver por qué. ¿Por qué a mí me dicen el fino, divino, Gino, el campeón?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, the Bear from Bel Air, Ryan Davidson.
Well, we are about to hear from ruthless Ryan Davidson, and based on recent events, I can't imagine he'll be in a very favorable mood. Fortunately for all of us, myself included, Brad Gilmore gets to do the in-person interview and not me.
Well, Ryan, thank you for joining me out here. I know a lot's been going on in your career as of late here at Reality of Wrestling. We last saw you against the road champion, Gino. You came very close, but still came up a little bit short in that contest. But I know you requested this time because you want to address the Row Nation. And
Ryan, what's on your mind?
What's next for the Bear? I don't want to talk about what's next. You know what I want to talk about? When I'm on this microphone, you shut your mouths. What I want to talk about is recently reality of wrestling has been flooded with the top talent from across this nation. Getting promos, vignettes, special treatment, being put on a pedestal. I've never had a pedestal to stand on. I've had to make my own. I've been here for 10 years. I am the cornerstone of this organization. I helped build this place. Where's my special vignettes? Where's my special treatment? And then I have someone like Mark Orlando getting that special treatment. Mike Orlando.
Well, we've been hearing a lot about this new addition to the reality of wrestling, Mike Orlando, and there he is. He is about to step into the Bears' lair.
Who do I think I am? I know exactly who I am, little man. That's right. The New Jersey boy comes over here and puts you in your place tonight. Because I, my friend, am not overlooked by all these people. I came from New Jersey to kick your ass.
Message delivered.
Before we get into that, it's not about what you've done, it's about what you're doing. So put your money where your mouth is, make it green, and show me that you are not a queen.
What a tense and toxic situation this is. Mike Orlando has come on the scene here at Reality of Wrestling and has stepped right to the bear. Ruthless Riot Davidson, a line has been drawn in the sand. What's going to happen next? An accident in the 21st century presents an entirely new set of challenges. From self-driving cars to failures in new safety technology, if you've been injured in a car accident, you need a 21st century lawyer. After all, you have to make your case here before you can win it here. Injured? Choose the smart lawyer. Call Walker Texas Lawyer now and download the Walker Texas Lawyer app.
Yo, Zach, look who it is, man. Ray Cantu, the suplexing ref, man. This dude got the crowd going crazy, got social media in a frenzy, man. Look at you, man. The way you handled Stevie Ray Inc. last month, you ain't gonna need that shirt much longer, man, for real.
Man, for real. Man, and I saw that mess where they had you go out there and apologize. Man, you was just doing your job. You the one with the stripes on, man. You the law. And you ain't got to answer to nobody.
For real, man.
No, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. But I want to thank you guys personally for coming out and helping me out with Rob Barnes and Bartek.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, man. Stevie Ray Inc., they do whatever they want around here, man. Look, we the champs. We got your back, all right? Roll with us, man. For real.
We got you, man.
Man, thanks.
Hey Clay.
What's up, man?
Did you see what Legion did to Camp Cole after his match last event?
Yeah, man. I saw it. You know, Cameron Cole's no scrub, right? Like he's a former tag team champion. He's a former television champion. He's good at what he does, but against those numbers, not even someone like Cameron can stand up. And I've been thinking about that a lot. You know, the last year I've been trying to make myself better so that I can hang with Legion. I don't think that's the answer. I don't think anyone, no matter how good they are, can really stand up to those numbers. So I sat down and I figured out a strategy, and it's a time-tested strategy. I'm going to divide and conquer each member of Legion, because there's a reason that Shawn Hendricks needed to bring in reinforcements to begin with. It's because he was never really good enough to face me one-on-one. So even if I have to go through every member of Legion just to get my hands on him, that's what I'm going to do. So ultimately, divide and conquer.
Bartek, what are you doing? Are you Snapchatting this? What's wrong with you? Look, it doesn't matter. Did you see what those two galahs said? Zach and Warren. What are they thinking?
What is a gala?
Never mind. It's not important. But they think that they can back up that wombat of a referee. They come out, they interfere with us.
What's with you and these animals?
Look, they're just Australian expressions, okay? What does it matter? Look, the point is, if Zach and Warren want to back up that kid, that's fine. We'll take care of it as a team.
But for real, where is Abel?
Ah, yeah, Abel. Oh, so the other week I told him to eat a spoonful of concrete, and it's an Australian expression, you see. It's just apparently he took it a little literally, and he's been in the hospital the last few weeks. Look, I didn't want to worry you. He's fine. He's gonna be back. He should be back next week. He's all right. He's all right. He'll be fine.
Good. We need our captain.
I'm not calling him that.
Oh, captain, my captain.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds, go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. And the King of Solar Screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen. Welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling right here on Fight TV. Matt Sapolsky and Brad Gilmore in your living room. And coming up next, the Reality of Wrestling Championship up for grabs. Gino, the youngest champion in professional wrestling history, defends that title against Nathan Jolly.
And Nathan Jolly, known as Johnny Swole around here in the state of Texas, he is the main event champion. He's coming here to Reality Wrestling, answering that open challenge from the road champion Gino. It should be a big match and a highly competitive contest.
Absolutely, and it's your main event that happens right now.
Jolly, he is the main event heavyweight championship, main event, another promotion in the Texas area. This man hailing from Corpus Christi, and now he's answering Gino's open challenge for the road title.
How about this for an interpromotional matchup right here? We've seen a lot of new faces walk in the door in Reality of Wrestling. Athletes looking for an opportunity and perhaps a Reality of Wrestling contract. Here is the main event heavyweight champion, Nathan Jolly, going one-on-one with El Campeon himself, Reality of Wrestling champion Gino. This is your main event. Join in on the conversation. Use that hashtag RowOnFight.
This is not title for title. Only the Reality of Wrestling Championship is on the line. And what a prize that would be for Nathan Jolly to walk out of here with 2 title belts.
And here we go. The table is set for your main event on Fight TV. The Reality of Wrestling Championship up for grabs. Well, not the reaction he was looking for, Brad Gilmore.
Obviously not the reaction he was looking for. Nathan Jolly, the main event heavyweight champion. Gino giving it right back to him.
Knife edge chop from the champ. Gino looking to impose his will here early.
Oh, wow, hey, there you go. There's some good offense by Nathan Jolly. Nathan Jolly. Interesting moniker.
Suplex over the top. If he gets a 3 count here, he'll be Reality of Wrestling champion Nate Jolly.
Is that a Polish name? Jolly?
No, does it have a ski at the end of it?
I thought it was like short for Jolosky.
We're not kid, okay? It's not a Polish name. No, it's not. Cover here. 2 and a kick out.
Well, I tell you what, Gino has been probably, and I'm not going out on a limb here, he's probably the most impressive athlete in Reality of Wrestling history.
Nate Jolly, everybody!
He may have met his match tonight, though, with Nate Jolly.
With all due respect to Nate Jolly, I mean, if you're going to say that Gino is the most impressive athlete in Reality of Wrestling history, what we've seen here so far is just not going to be enough to get the job done against Gino. You can't get in the squared circle with a 3-time Reality of Wrestling champion and showboat for half of the duration in there. He has got to get to work and be more serious.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But he definitely has some size to him.
I mean, this is the Reality of Wrestling. It's not clown college.
This man is the main event heavyweight champion. You don't win championships in this industry by being a clown, as you say.
Line from behind, cover here, 1, 2, and a kick out.
Gino coming off of that impressive victory for the championship at the Last Stand, the Reality of Wrestling pay-per-view that you can watch on replay at Fight TV. Download that app for free, Fight TV. That's F-I-T-E TV. But the Bear from Bel Air, Ryan Davidson, definitely took it to Gino, as did MVP, as did Aiden Cristiano.
Gino has run the gauntlet. There's no question about it. I mean, this young man has earned his place in the pantheon of great athletes in the history of this company. There's no question about it. Not just in the history of Reality of Wrestling, but in the history of Texas professional wrestling altogether. Gino is now getting in the conversation. You can't deny it anymore.
No, you can't. Gino and Nate Jolly both landed very awkwardly. Looks like Gino's ribs crashed into the face of Nate Jolly. And now some close fists from the road champ.
Tempo getting turned up here. Jolly swing and a miss. Gino, on the other hand, a base hit.
He's had some educated feet on display right there.
It is to retain. Kick out at 2. Gino letting Nathan Jolly know whose house it is.
A nice suplex right there, and Nate Jolly holds on. Now looking for a vertical suplex. Oh, wow.
Sit-out suplex here from the challenger. That's more like it. Cover here. Kick out at 2.
Not really sure if Gino's shoulders were planted firmly on the mat. The referee a bit out of position on that one.
You go back to the list of people that Gino has successfully defended the Reality of Wrestling Championship against in the past few months, and of course defeating Aiden Cristiano to earn that title back after almost a year-long feud. You gotta wonder if Gino's even 100% coming into this matchup here tonight.
Well, there's no way he can be. And it's
Scarlet Letter, center of the ring. That's it. That quick, and it's over.
The precision tactician, the last man standing, Rex Andrews.
My name is Rex Andrews. I have done more in this company than anyone in this company's history. I have been the Reality Wrestling Television Champion. I was the first ever Reality Wrestling Texas Champion. I've represented this brand and this company all around this country and all around the world. There's only one thing that I have not done in this company, which brings me to you. Gino, you are a deserving champion. You deserve that championship because you haven't been challenged by me yet. See, I dress like a champion. I speak like a champion. I'm the best damn wrestler in that locker room. So, Gino, the next time you and I meet, I'm going to take that championship from you.
Well, I think the question has been answered. Rex Andrews challenging for the heavyweight championship here in Reality of Wrestling.
Which is his right to do so.
Rex, it's about time. Why don't we do it right now?
Oh, wow. The champ, after a successful defense, wants to do it right now. Wants to get it on with the precision tactician.
It could happen right now. Rex Andrews has every right.
Wait a minute.
To have this title match right here and right now.
That's Sapolsky. I think Rex Andrews is cashing in for the Reality Wrestling Championship. He's not even in his gear.
Here comes an official. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a match. And now Booker T, the boss man himself, is in the building.
Here is Booker T.
Bedlam about to break out here.
Booker T separating these two individuals.
The biggest stars in Raw history. The most accomplished athletes in the history of Reality of Wrestling going one-on-one for the biggest prize in the business. Rex Andrews